Hello everyone. So that's one candy what I found last time in one of my pickup. Smart pump. Doesn't look like was used too much, but I never have it before, and I'm really excited what I will find under these covers. And yeah, so let me take it apart and we go all through its guts. And yeah, what we can see, just panel, some buttons, tiny screen, and some, I believe, float sensor, something like that. Just mount on clamps, so that's smart. This, I believe, is power input, and yeah, it's quite big, quite thick case. So let's see what we have inside from electronics. Let me just take it apart and we will all see. Okay, get it done. So what do we end up with? Just bunch of plastic, quite amount, cast iron cover, actually self-pump shielding, housing, whatever you call it. Then we got our engine, nice looking, easy copper, and self casing is made of cast alu, so that's great. There was some kind of heatsink inside, also made of cast alu, quite nice. And yeah, next will be our rotor from our engine. Mostly this piece is made of stainless steel. Those is ferrous because it's going in here, but anyway, cool. Perfect. What next? There is actually connection cable from our sensor, what was on the side, to the self mainboard. So not much cable on it. Another one from inside, just to connect this front panel and back mainboard. That is the self sensor. I'm not sure if it was temperature sensor or floating sensor or whatever, but I can see some gold flashing on it, plus gold plated pins in here, so that's a good sign. Later on we had our other connectors that is going into the main board and just stick out. I believe this one for power connection. So there was also another one inside, look like that. There is running through all this brass piece of metal or copper through this plastic. Anyway, I believe I can drop it in my plugs box and we'll be okay. What next? LCD screen. We seen that a lot in cell phones not so long time ago. Just standard LCD screen, just tiny gold flashing at the ribbon wire, so that's cool. Then we have tiny bit of brass in here. Those 3 screw, it's made of brass. Rest of the screw is just simple iron. Then we have stainless steel clamp, what holding self pump, engine and pump to this housing, and a few more bits of stainless steel. Not really a lot, but something. Okay, let's go to the most interesting part in here. Front panel. Here was connected those LCD screen. This look like some kind of memory chip or just simple IC chip. There we have some sets of sensors, and here we got very nice LED module with gold flashing on the sides, so that's nice. Few buttons with silver inside. Yeah, few tiny MLCCs, and that's basically it. On the other side we got nice southern bridge, north and south bridge IC chip, or I mix up the names. Anyway, flat pack, yeah, we got nice big flat pack, few tiny IC chips, just some kind of connector, one tiny crystal oscillator with gold edge, so that's good. And that's basically it for the front panel. Then later on we find such a circuit boards on it. There we connect all our power and other things. So we got nice flat pack, tiny little coil, I believe, few MLCCs, one quite big one, chunky one, few IC chips, small one, 3-legged, 4-legged, anyway, some kind of connectors. I believe this was for this sensor. Yeah, exactly, that's right, that's fit. But here we have some tiny nice microchip with gold flashing on it and tiny gold edged crystal oscillator as well, so that's good. Yeah, one battery, nothing spectacular. All these connectors are gold. Oh, sorry, trying to pull out one plugs without two hands. All these connectors has gold plated pins, if you can see, yeah, like that, so that's good. Two relays, who knows, maybe silver, maybe gold one, I will not know until I open up one. So huge MLCC gold flashy chip. On behind we got nothing, so, and later on come out our power board, I believe, to feed with energy all those other stuff. So we got tiny transformer on it, few capacitors or something else, another transformer, some flat packs, nice MLCCs in here, another tiny crystal oscillator here, if you can see, two big capacitors. I'm not really sure what those component is, I'm not sure, but it's marked SG1. Anyway, if someone knows, let me know. Here look like one fuse and just bridge to straight up our power, and nice gold plated pins in here as well. I believe it can be taken away. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that was my last score. First time I do that. Smart pump, water pump from Grundfoss. Anyway, so that's it, guys. That's all that's what we get of the pumps. So not a bad score, and yeah, just a few minutes of fun. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed just as I am. Take care everyone, see you on the next one.